Hi, I'm Bran, and I love the Chicken Sisters.
Hi, I'm Jax, and I like the Chicken Sisters.
I'm Dan, and I despise the Chicken Sisters, and this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. How are we today?
Doing great,
Good.
Bran.
Jax, you were telling me before we started today that you were really excited about this episode to talk about something, but then you wouldn't tell us what.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you
Sure,
what?
that'd
up
be
to
great
you.
now, yeah.
I'm really excited about what I hope is the blooming romance between Lindsay and Frankie. Right now, there's a lot of teen
Oh,
angst.
I thought this was
but
something unrelated to
Oh.
the show.
Yeah.
Oh, no, save this for the show.
Oh, you said there was something that I was exciting that I wanted to talk
Is
about.
it Jacklyn Collier presents Double Scoop? Or is that
Yeah, I
this
thought
Oh
one?
it
my
was
gosh,
Double
I have a movie coming out.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
Yes, and I'm pregnant.
This weekend.
This weekend. That's
in
right.
the movie.
We tried to
I'm-
set you up, Jax.
We really threw you a softball there, and you just didn't. You didn't even have a bat. You weren't even at the plate. You were just like, what? Who? Softball.
I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled to be eating ice cream throughout all of these scenes.
How was the
Real
ice cream?
How was
How
the
was
ice
the
cream?
ice cream?
Oh, excellent. I had two in just the scenes where I'm eating it. I had two dairy ones that were milky and substantive.
Where did they
and
get these from?
Substantive.
They
Substantive.
made
What
so
are you,
yeah. Oh wait, that's what I
you
meant.
making up
Substantive.
words? Was this at an
They-
ice cream parlor?
No, so they made our props team made the ice cream from scratch, but they got the ice cream and they added other things to it and added chunks and things. So I had like a strawberry one with a bunch of chunks and then like a chocolate one with a bunch of like peanut butter and
Yeah.
like delicious chunks. And
Now
then
we're talking.
and then the final one was a vegan one.
Okay.
And that was good too.
Okay.
There, like my wife has to eat vegan ice cream, and there's some good vegan ice cream out there.
I will say vegan ice cream, vegan baked goods, like any kind of vegan desserts, I think that you're not skimping on the flavor.
You are,
like,
because you can use oat milk, and sometimes they make the desserts taste legitimately better.
I love an oat
oat milk, exactly. Oat milk tastes sweeter to me. That's what I use in my smoothies and everything. I just think it tastes so much sweeter and better. So yes, I'm all about. So yes, please watch it, you guys. Please get to see me be pregnant.
We're gonna
waddling
do it.
down the street.
Tell me, what if we just didn't do it?
If you you cover everything but that.
Yeah, it's the one movie this year that
We're
we
like,
said
no,
is a
it's
pass.
a no for us.
We both took our skip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a kneel on this one. Is that what they say in sports?
Yeah, absolutely, they do.
Take a knee.
We're taking a
Take a
kneel.
knee.
We're gonna
taking
kneel.
a Neil Bledsoe.
I'm gonna kneel on this one.
We're gonna take a
I'm
kneel.
gonna kneel on this. Take a kneel,
No,
Bledsoe.
Now,
Pan 'em.
tell me,
Hannah.
talk me through the difficulties of eating what I would imagine could be a messy object on camera. You're doing the same scene over and over again, and you've got to eat ice cream. Was it challenging?
I will say in the scenes where I'm just eating ice cream myself, it was fine. I was just like shoveling it in my mouth.
Sure.
I'm not sure if it looks good, but we'll see.
Sure.
There's
There's just ice cream all over your face.
Does it look good? We're good here? Great.
it might not look great. We'll see how it turns out. The walk and talk with ice cream when Taylor and I were eating out of the same one was a bit of a challenge because it was a vegan ice cream. It was melting in an interesting way, and there
Yep.
were certain chunks in there. So our props team was like, "Can you guys try and keep eating from the same spot so we don't have to keep redoing the
Two
whole
grown
thing?"
adults are sharing a singular cup
Is
of
it-
ice cream
is
while
it-
walking down the street.
A pint, like
What
a
if-
pint.
A pint.
okay.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
it vegan because Taylor's vegan?
She was vegan at the moment. Like she was not eating dairy right then, but it was good because after all the dairy, I ate all the ice cream. All my ice cream scenes were on the same day, so my
Nice.
stomach was a rumbling. So by the time we got to the vegan ice cream, I was like, "Oh, thank the Lord."
Did the
Just like you being
director?
in Greenville.
Did the director ever come up to you and be
Yes.
like, "Hey, you don't actually have to eat that much ice cream. Like, pace yourself. It's going to be a long day."
Yeah. Jax is filming coverage. She's not even on camera, and she's like, "Oh, huh? Yeah.
A fun game that
Yeah,
we're gonna
okay.
play is: can you? How many scenes can you spot Jax in the background eating ice cream?
That's right.
She's like behind a tree somewhere.
She's just didn't even.
It was something that that my dad is very passionate about and that really gets his knickers in a twist is when he watches programs and he's like, they're not really drinking out of the beer bottle.
Yeah.
They're not really eating the food. So I was like, I cannot let my daddy down.
Oh,
That's right.
Your dad's going to be so proud of you.
That's right. Jax, your
I really
day's
get
done. You can go to your trailer. Well, I'm here. I'll be back here. You need me.
They said I could have as much as I wanted.
That's
They
what they
said
said.
that. They
said
shouldn't
that.
have said that.
They shouldn't have said that.
Be here
It
all
was so
day.
good. It was so good. It was so good. So I hope you guys are gonna have. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I mean, standard chocolate chip cookie dough would be my go-to, but I'm such an ice cream snob. It's ridiculous, Jax. You don't even want to. I don't want ice cream out of a tub from the grocery store ever under any
I only
circumstance.
want ice cream out of a tub from a
I
grocery
love-
store.
I love
I
it
want
both ways.
ice cream to have been made in the place where they're serving it and it to be scooped and have the exact texture it's supposed to
Double
have.
scooped.
Double scoop.
That's where I am.
I want to scoop my own ice cream and put on my own sprinkles.
We got Claire's Creamery here in Greenville. They have 2 locations. Their first location, amazing. When they opened their second location, they were taking the ice cream over and it wasn't as good. That's how I am. That's who I
Wait,
am.
so
as a
even
human.
transporting it from one spot in Greenville to another.
I gotta
that
be
was
honest. I'm
tough.
sure you could fool me. I don't think it's like Fiji water. Like I think you could fool me. You could like put ice cream down
I
and
love
be
that
like,
that was your go-to.
I think you could put ice cream
We
down.
still need to do the
We do.
water test for
We do.
social media. I think it would really.
Oh,
really hit.
that's gonna be so fun, you guys.
I think you could put ice cream down and I could be fooled.
Jax has
but
never been more excited about anything we've talked about than a water test.
That's
on
right.
social- That really piqued your
I love
interest.
I love the Coke test because I know that I could do that one.
You think so?
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
What we should next time we're all together, we should ask each host what they think they could pick
Do
in
in
a
the-
taste test
yeah.
challenge, and we should
Yeah.
do them all.
Wait, that's real. I would do Coke. Dan would do water. What would you do, Bran?
Fairlife milk.
Yeah.
Ugh, okay.
I'll drink my milk. You eat your ice cream.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
I-
trying to be mean. It's
Jax,
just I had a visceral reaction.
We're trying to.
I know.
We're trying to save money and eat a little healthier around here in these parts. And I, for lunch yesterday, I brought protein cereal. That's what I ate for lunch. And I brought Fairlife skim milk with it. And
do you want to reenact my face?
And
No,
I
you
got to
wanna-
be honest, it was. I know X-rated isn't a thing anymore. Brand's reaction to me preparing the cereal was X-rated. I poured the cereal.
Do we have a Chicken Sisters hidden camera somewhere?
Chocolate and peanut butter protein cereals, and I mixed them.
Oh,
Right.
This does sound good.
And I got the skim milk out from the Fairlife thing, and I was pouring it in the bowl, and Brand was like, mm-hmm. Yeah, what are you
And I
gonna
don't even do this.
What are you
Skim.
gonna
I
do?
do the 2% Fairlife.
Yeah, you're like, what are you
That
gonna,
seems
what are you gonna do next? Like he was like very, very invested.
He's like, show me, Daddy Dan. What
I
are you
was
gonna
like,
do to us?
should I eat in a different room?
Talk milky to me.
Sheesh, man.
Talk milky to me.
Let's do Chicken Sisters.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Season 2, episode 2. It's called
you bet it is.
No. Jax?
I kissed a girl.
Ooh,
No. Mama Tried, y'all.
Mama tried, y'all.
Mama Tried, y'all. August 17th, 2025, and it went a little something like this. The episode kicks off and it showcases that Amanda, who lost her light while married to Frank Jr., found said light while hooking up with Sergio. Cut back to the premiere nights, and little Frankie runs out after seeing her mom getting kissy-faced with Sergio. She goes after her, but Frankie doesn't want to talk. The next day, May shows up to comfort her. Shauna stops by and agrees to go by Mr. Chicken to spy on Frank Jr. and also check out how the chicken is. At Mr. Chicken, the franchise owner, his boss, comes in and is disappointed to see Frank Jr. showing emotions. Gives him the rest of the day off. Gus calls Amanda to check on her like a real mom would. And after that, Frankie comes down, yells at her mom, and storms out. Isn't that life sometimes? Sabrina finds out that May's wedding has barely been planned. Sabrina can't believe it. May never thought that she'd get married, so she's never had any thoughts on it. So Sabrina agrees to help her out. Nancy goes to talk to Pastor Boyfriend, and he tells her that he doesn't think not telling Frank Jr. about the kiss was necessarily a wrong thing. He also says, hey, I have something to ask you. Nancy says, I don't think I can get married right now. And he says, I was not going to ask you to marry me. I just want to go on a trip with you. And after realizing that she, for the first time in her life, has all the help that she needs, she says yes. Frank Jr. sees Sergio and gives him a piece of his mind. Sergio says that he made a mistake and he's not proud of it. Shauna shows up and talks to Gus and tells her that Gus is like, people keep calling and asking about a Caesar salad. Shauna explains that she's gone viral for videos saying that if she was famous, she'd have to cut her hair and eat a Caesar salad or something. Gus doesn't understand why it's funny and feels like people are making fun of her, which makes her feel sad. Frank Jr. walks into Amanda's and he says that he knows that he's not a person, but he did not deserve what happened to him. Amanda says that she's sorry. Frank Jr. says, don't hold your breath for those divorce papers. Shauna tells Gus that she knows what to do about the salad thing. Gus says, you know what? Go for it. Frank Jr. finds Nancy, his mom, and tells her off. Back at home, Gus comforts her while wearing a dress, which is very confusing for everybody. Shauna tells him it's for the gram. Turns out the idea for the gram is to have Gus eat a salad. That's
Nailed it.
Sergio gets a text from Do Not Answer and asking to talk. Amanda tracks her daughter down and tries to tell her that she can't skip school just because she's embarrassed. And Frankie points out that she's giving her this lecture while she's dressed like she's in the witness protection program. Nancy goes to apologize to Frank Jr. and says that she's willing to forgive him for all the rotten things that he's done to her, if he forgives her for what she did to him and not telling about the kiss. He says, I'm sorry that I'm not ready to say sorry. And then he goes back into his apartment to eat some Chicken Sisters chicken that I guess he got delivered or something. Frankie and Amanda have a heart-to-heart. It's real nice. Yay for them. And the episode ends with a hunk of a man walking into the restaurant and saying, talking to Gus. His name is Clayton. He was the star QB. He is May's dad, and he calls her Gussie. And that, my friends, was the
Chicken Sisters Season 2, Episode 2. Mama tried, y'all. We did it.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll break this episode down with 4 segments here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Nope.
Bam.
There's more to that. We're back. Hi, everybody. We're talking Chicken Sister Season 2, Episode 2, Mama Tried Y'all. Let's get to the hot take. It is where we share our thoughts on this episode of television. We do not hold back, and I will start with you, Jax. Jax, you and I were both on board with Episode 1. Does the board continue to be on?
I can't. Like, it's
the board does continue to be on. Like, look, yes, these are just all really good actors. The plot is okay. Like, I'm not that invested, but I'm always someone who's so much more interested in character than plot anyway. Shauna still continues to delight me. I love what she's got going on.
They definitely heard your call, Jax, for more Shauna, because we're getting this.
They heard my call.
This show's become like 50% Shauna,
and like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Like, I love her so much. I also the guy, the jerk guy, the alpha male guy. He made me chuckle with his line, "You're putting off some beta vibes this morning." I think there's some really good singers in here. Shauna's line about Caesar salads are a normal food and you have a very distinct take on it to Gus. Like, that whole plot line with the Caesar salad felt very timely and true to me about something that would happen when someone goes viral. Like, I thought that was really fun. Gussie's man is hot, and I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. And I also want to know what happens with Frankie and Lindsay. So I am intrigued to see where things go, and I continue to despise Frank Jr. more and more with every passing second. So good job.
Good job. Yeah, this episode, I think I was a little less in on than the first episode. That whole like Caesar salad thing didn't work for me. It didn't like make me laugh at all, which I think was kind of the goal of it. Or it didn't like do anything for me. I was just kind of like, okay. Maybe it's because like I also wouldn't eat a Caesar salad unless I was famous.
Dude,
so maybe that's it. Like I felt
so
it.
good, man.
And so maybe I just felt attacked personally as well. But yeah, I don't know. Like it just, they do a great job with Frank Jr. and Frank Jr. being the worst. We've talked about that. He sucks. Hate that guy. There is one amazing scene in this episode, and it's the scene between, in my opinion, the scene between Amanda and her daughter in the room where they make up. I found that scene to be really compelling and really true to life as parents. One day we'll have kids who are teenagers, and the older your kids get, the more your kid realizes that you're not perfect and you're not like you don't hang the earth, whatever hang the moon,
yes.
Or the earth.
Hung the moon, yes.
Don't hang it, don't hung it. Like they realize that you're human, and every kid has to kind of grapple with that. And obviously she's also just going through a lot at this point in time and doesn't know how to deal with that. And I felt like that back and forth was really good. So there is a lot to like in this episode, and I did enjoy it overall, but just a little step down for me from episode 1. Dano?
I would say a little step up for me. The wheels of the plot continue to spin, and I don't feel very confident this show has any driving force like the last season did, but I'm with Jackson and my girl Shauna. I think she's funny. I think she's like
it's a 3 for 3
classic
Shauna.
Southern stereotype that is true. The more we get of her, the better this show, at least the more enjoyable this show is. And I think that's to the actor's credit. This episode doesn't do more for me plot-wise, aside from this dude coming in with Gus, which I think is a really great scene. A much better cliffhanger, in my opinion, than the first episode cliffhanger. I still don't know what we're doing, but I had more fun this week, and that's mainly because of Shauna, and I wish I had written down the actor's name. We can look it up so I can make sure she gets the proper
I bet
shout
Jax
out.
knows it.
I actually just looked it up and then promptly forgot it. Is it Catherine?
While you guys are looking for it, the other storyline just didn't do anything for me, and we spent.
I'm with you on the Caesar salad thing. No, I love Caesar salad. I'm with you on the Caesar salad thing, but
the Caesar salad thing didn't work, and then all of the wedding planning stuff with May and Sabrina, like that whole thing didn't work.
Howden.
Caitlin Howden.
Yeah. Shout out, Caitlin.
Shout out Caitlin Howden.
She looks so hot in her headshot. She's adorable.
Did you like any of the wedding planning stuff?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I hope that's not the whole season. I hope it's not just
I don't
May
want any part
and
of
Sabrina planning a wedding.
I will say this about Caitlin Howden too. Like for the longest time, Canadian production, Hallmark using Canadian productions, they wouldn't let them try Southern. It would just be like, we're Mark Blucas and Autumn Reeser are here, and we're all speaking Canadian in this Texas barbecue movie. Yeah. And that was just the MO. Like Bill Abbott was just like, we're not going to try it. And there's something to respect about if everybody can't do it well, then don't do it. But also like Caitlin Howden's from Montreal and she's crushing it. It's possible if you're just trained and care about your craft. I think most people could probably do it. Jax did it last episode. Caitlin Howden is crushing it. It's more than possible. We're not an enigma down here. You can make us respectable.
I just got word.
Still fun. Yeah.
I just got word Jax is going to do it for all the feels. It is time for all the feels.
Yeah, that's right.
And Jax, I'm going to start with you. What in this episode gave you some feels?
I've got so many feels. I might lean into this one a little hard though, probably. I'm feeling chicken fried. I feel like my feel for this one was that, Bran, you already kind of touched on it. The scene with Amanda and Frankie really warmed my heart. I think that not only do you see that it's like a parent showing how she can mess up and be wrong. And like, I think that I love my parents. I don't think I was really raised in a way where they were ever sort of saying like, oh, hey, I was wrong about this and come and correct. And I think that also Frankie being able to be so mature and saying to her mom, like, you got bigger things coming for you. It's all right. I'm always going to love you. I was real touched by that.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Was
Nicely
that
done.
too strong? Was that too strong?
No,
No,
that was really
that
good.
gave me the feels
Really good.
personally. I'll like on top of that, also the scene in the movie theater right before that, I think worked too. Like her coming in a full disguise to tell her daughter, like, hey, being embarrassed isn't a reason to skip out on school. And then for her to come back at her and be like, you won't believe what you look like right now, as somebody who is literally wearing a disguise to walk around town. Like that, on top of the scene that follows in the room where they have that heart to heart, all of that just really worked. Dan?
Not to be outdone, there's a great scene that mimics and mirrors all the feels of those scenes with Rukia Bernard and her daughter, where she gives her the biggest hug and has tears and says, you're in so much trouble. Like, that's what it means to be a parent.
Beautiful.
In literally one scene. It's like, you just are so happy your kids are safe and they're well and they're healthy and that you get to see them another day, but also, why did you do the thing that you did? And you know what? It doesn't matter because I still love you forever. You know what I mean? Like that, all of those things in one performance. I don't know why Rukia Bernard and her daughter want to be in this town that in real life probably wouldn't want them. But in this show, they want to be in this town, and that doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm thrilled that they get to be there.
Well, when you fall in love with a little white girl,
That's right.
You'll
That's
do
true.
anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hands are
That's
tied.
true, yeah.
Nothing you can do. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the way, what, the Hallmark here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Welcome back, everybody. We're talking Chicken Sisters, episode 2 from the second season. It is time for the Wait What is where we talk about what in this episode made us go, wait, what? I will start with you, Jax. Jax, anything stick out?
I only have one, and it's when Frankie is upset with her mom in the movie theater, and she's like, Dudley, take me home. I was like, Dudley, take you home?
Who?
Dudley?
Dudley Do Right?
Like,
What?
Dudley Do Right? I of course, I love that this dud is named Dudley, and clearly, like, look, we all, like, she's dating him because there's never going to be any pressure to, like, kiss him or do anything with him, and she's into her friend Lindsay. But it made me so bummed for Lindsay because I thought, I know that Dudley's her boyfriend, but she could have just been like, guys, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
It made me so sad. And Dudley sucks.
Dudley
but he's
sucks,
but
he's the Frank
not the
Jr. of the high school, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the high school Frank
Yes.
Jr. Yeah.
Except, like, Frank Jr. has a lot of toxic masculinity, and, like, Dudley doesn't.
I did love her mom coming in and then Dudley being like, I can't lie to parents. Like,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
The worst.
Come on,
The
Dudley.
worst.
Come on.
Come on, Dudley.
So I continue to be confused as to like what kind of celebrity Sabrina is, because
I forgot about that
she
altogether.
adds
Yeah.
this throwaway line about how basically like Shark Tank should have accepted her as the 6th chair on the next season. And I don't know if that was a joke or if that's something that really happened to Sabrina. Like, is Sabrina that rich that she was up for potentially being a recurring chair on Shark Tank?
All those people are 100
Does she
millionaires or
have
billionaires.
Shark Tank money?
She doesn't have Shark Tank money.
Does
There's
she
no
have
way.
Shark Tank
I-
money?
I think that was a misplaced thing where they were thinking that the people on Shark Tank are just hosts. I think they missed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they know, because I do think it read to me as not a joke, as something that really did happen to her, but we just haven't been given enough to think that she has that type of money. But then also, listen, we all hate Frank Jr. He's the worst, and nothing it feels worse than seeing yourself in a bad character, because when his mom shows up and said, hey, I brought you dinner and I put everything in separate compartments like you like, I felt seen.
Yeah,
I saw
buddy.
myself in Frank Jr. And I want to give you all permission to, like, if I continue to like show signs of Frank Jr., like, call me out on that. Like, hey, like, we're friends here. You guys can call me out on my BS. Like, I don't want my food to touch. And I do think that is where the similarities, hopefully, Lord willing, the similarities between me and Frank Jr. end at our food preferences.
Oh my gosh.
But I want to get ahead of that and just let
He
you guys
doesn't want
know.
his food to touch.
I don't want my food to touch.
I didn't either when I was like 9. Like, that was a problem.
So that works for this baby man child.
That's exactly
Okay,
right.
so I don't need that like
you
added
guys,
like
you
I don't.
said we should come correct on your BS, right?
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
you said.
I know about
That's
this
why
one.
Jax just called you baby man
Oh,
child.
no, I know about
Not
that.
you,
But
Brand.
I don't need. I know that about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if there's anything else,
Got
what
it.
I'm saying is if there's
Yes.
anything
you
else,
want to take that one, put it aside. Anything
Yes.
else? Got it.
Yeah.
Very
Dano?
good. Yeah, last week I told you never go into a fried chicken place and order just a fried chicken plate. Shauna gets it. She walks in and says, I'll take a leg and thigh plate, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. That is how you would
No
order.
green beans. Hold them.
But that's how you would order. I just want to let you know, not a wait what this week. They got it right. That's just basic, just Southern script writing. I only have really two others. One is I'm not super well versed in the TikTok. I'm not. I'm almost positive what happened here would not stop a TikTok trend. Like,
I don't know.
if the TikTok trend was Caesar salad and they're making fun of her, and then they see her dressed up trying a Caesar salad, they would probably find something else in that video to keep that thing going. Would be my guess, because she's still clueless, right? Am I?
I would say, as the youth in this group,
Yeah.
I think that you're exactly right. I think that actually feeding that would make it bigger, which I think is great for business and great for
That's
their
right.
brand. I think if you just kind of let it go, it will peter out.
That's right.
But they've kind of fed the beast.
Doing Gus is actually right to do nothing, in my opinion. But I have one massive one here, and I left angry. All I want in the city of Greenville, that Greenville, South Carolina, a city that I love so deeply.
Jax.
What's going on?
Jax.
What did you do, Jax?
Are you looking on social media during the episode?
No.
It's unbelievable.
Are
turn
you
it.
scrolling?
I was looking at my notes.
Couldn't listen to me. Couldn't do it.
I was looking for guys. I honestly don't even know what that was.
Pull up your notes again and let's see if it happens.
Wait, let's see. Hang on one second. Do you want me to pull up my notes?
Well, that's what you said. What?
That's my notes. Why is it doing that?
Man, your notes are wild.
Your notes are crazy,
It's
Jack.
crazy.
Okay, hold on. That's it. Should be good now. I'm just gonna screenshot them.
Good
that
screen.
it's
It's
okay.
perfect.
That's
it's way
the
better.
way to do it.
That way the notes aren't interactive. Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that, y'all.
No problem. All I want in our grand city of Greenville, South Carolina, that we love, Brandon and I have even talked about like starting a movie theater here. All I want in Greenville is a local movie theater that will take random times to show old movies on film. Here's the thing is, unless you're in basically New York City or Los Angeles, maybe Chicago, maybe a few others, but unless you're in a city that large, there is not a market for that. Unless you're in this small podunk town in the middle of Kansas, which apparently in the Chicken Sisters town, which I lived in towns like that growing up, not a one of them had a movie theater. Hopkins, South Carolina had a dollar movie theater that had one screen. My grandma was in Camden, South Carolina. They had one screen. You either have no movie theater or one movie theater that has to show the biggest movie that's out in order to keep the lights on. In this tiny town, they have a movie theater that shows what appears to be Buster Keaton films. Just so that you can go see during the middle of the day. And I found that to be really, really unnerving, because there's no way that exists in real life. And I would love for someone to email me and be like, I'm in a town of 1,200 people or 1,800 people or whatever, and we have that movie theater, because I might move there. That is just wild to me. In Greenville, we have 3 or 4 movie theaters. We don't have that. I will go whenever we go to Los Angeles. I will look at all the movie showtimes everywhere, and it's like New Beverly is over here, and it's Quentin Tarantino's theater, and he's just showing movies on film because he's got the money to do it. He doesn't care if he makes money or not. Like, that's all I want. That's all I want here in Greenville. There's no way that they have that in the Chicken Sisters. Why not just put on a fake movie? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. We all were pretty mad about that.
Yeah, I can tell you guys care deeply.
It's time for Chicken or Fried.
We love film on film.
We love film on film. It's time for Chicken or Fried. It's where we share our thoughts and then try to categorize it. Jax.
I'm chicken. I was fried last week. I'm chicken this week. I'm really hoping that by episode 6 or maybe 7, Frankie and Lindsay kiss in a very chaste and pure way because they're teenagers.
Yeah.
And this is Hallmark Channel, and we don't want to go too far, but like a little kiss, and I hope she dumps Dudley.
My chicken or fried, which is going to sound a lot like a What the Hallmark, because at the time I forgot. So I will say fried is, does this small town have question? Does this small town have like DoorDash or delivery? Like, how did Frank Jr. get the chicken from the Chicken Sisters restaurant at the end of this?
Didn't the mom go bring it?
Oh, she brought it
She
to
separated
him.
it. Yeah.
Got it.
Then I'm chicken on myself.
You're
No, I'm
chicken
fried
yourself.
on myself.
You're fried on yourself.
I'm fried on
and
myself.
you should be. Double fried.
100%. 100%.
I'm chicken this week for one storyline, and I don't know why it's working for me. And Jax, maybe you can help me explain this, but Shauna and Christian, the Christian is arguably worse than Frank Jr. as a human being. There's something about those two, man. There's something about those two that just works. Jax, back me up here.
100%. When she goes and she's sitting at, in the booth with him, and like she knows he's vile, but also she's like, he's hot, right? And he's so into her. I'm just like, whatever this is, I am here.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me more of that. Weirdly enough. That really is working. So more Shauna and Christian. I think we pretty much made it clear.
It's time for Chicken of the Week. It is where we dive deep into the life of a chicken that has been submitted to us. Dan, who do we have this week?
This is from Farmer at farmer.net, which I don't know anything about any of that stuff. Right. And it's the subject line says, my chicken of the week is, and then it says key boom. And then in parentheses, it says pronounce K-E-Y in all caps. No, in lowercase dash all caps boom. And then underneath it says, key boom goes the dynamite.
Key boom goes the dynamite.
That's all it says. Who is this?
Sir.
Wait, do you hear that?
It's your boy Farmer.
Is this Farmer or is this Key Boom?
This is Key Boom, Farmer.
Your last name is Farmer, but you are a chicken?
No, keep up. My name is Key Boom, the farmer who knows what you're talking about.
Please explain it then.
Okay, so 17 years ago, it was a dark and stormy night. So many things were going crazy. Boom, boom, bang! Everybody was having a good time, except for me. You know why?
Because I had my tray to the left.
No. We're not doing Weird Al right now. We don't have time
like
for that.
We're
not doing Weird Al right now.
It sounds like you're doing Weird Al right now.
We're not doing Weird Al.
Okay.
And then everybody was having a good time, and then all of a sudden, do you guys remember it was a combination of the fish place and then the root beer?
A&W and Long John Silver's.
Yes, sir. It was a wonderful establishment where you could go in, get yourself some Long John Silver's, and also chug yourself down a little A&W root beer. I had the best time there, and the guy that you're talking about, he walked in.
Who?
The guy you're talking about, Farmer.
I just told you everything I had. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I do. He walked into the A&W.
And your name is?
Kaboom Farmer. But I'm different.
Keyboom Farmer.
Yes.
But it's not Farmer.
But I'm different.
You're different. Who's the chicken?
I know about him.
Who's the chicken of the week?
Kaboom.
And you are the chicken.
No, I know about them, and I happen to share a name with them.
You and a chicken are both named Key Boom. So someone emailed me and said the chicken of the week is Key Boom.
And that's what I'm getting at here.
Sent a person named Key Boom. Yes,
I believe, Daniel, if that's your real name, that on the night at the A&W, open your ears, at the A&W restaurant establishment, that Farmer walked in, saw me, heard about my name, Key Boom Farmer, and said, I like it. And when he got himself a cute little chicken, he named him after me. And I'm here on behalf of my lawyer, who usually, he wasn't available to be on behalf of me, which is normally how this works. I'm ceasing and desisting that junk. I'm done. I'm done sharing my name with a cute little chicken. He is cute. I will say that. Very cute chicken.
That is, and I want to make sure, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That is Key Boom Farmer, not the chicken.
Yes.
But here for
I happen to share my name
with
the
chicken.
chicken.
What a chicken of the week.
And my last name's Farmer, not my occupation.
You're not a farmer.
I'm into explosives. That's why they call me Key Boom.
Keyboom, but that's your real name.
It is my real name. It's just a happenstance.
A lot of that going around here.
Let's go
Keyboom.
AM Dub. Come on.
That was amazing.
What a
You guys were trying to get rid of
what
Chicken
a
of the Week.
what an
There was a push.
absolute.
That was awesome.
We I can't believe we still do Chicken of the Week.
Let's see what next week holds, shall we? We're going to come back next week, episode 3. Episode 3. It's going to be a lot of fun, so coming back for that. Until then, maybe we're the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Well, one of these days.
Oh, it's a different
Merry
thing.
Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced
Different
by
page.
Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.